shifting our focus to the national capital, we're learning that a 40-year-old man tragically died after the motorcycle that he was riding on was hit by a speeding Thar in South Delhi's posh Moti Nagar area yesterday night. And the victim was standing with his black motorcycle on the roadside when he was hit by a white Thar that you can see on the screen. This is the Thar SUV. In fact, the impact of the crash caused the bike to further hit a truck moving in front, and this 40-year-old man has lost his life in this tragic incident that has once again unfolded in the national capital. And this comes just 4 days after a similar incident took place in the national capital, not too far from Rashtrapati Bhavan. And this locality that we are showing to you on the screen is a very posh locality in the national capital, Moti Nagar area, where this incident took place last night. We are learning that a 40-year-old man was killed after being hit by this white Thar in West Delhi's Moti Nagar area. The victim has been identified as Bhikshu Lal. He was standing with his bike on the roadside when the vehicle struck him. He died on the spot, is what the police has said. The police has said that the driver fled from the scene after the collision took place, and a search has been launched to trace him as well. Well, as we told you, this incident comes 6 days after another fatal crash in central Delhi, where the Thar hit two people who are walking on the side path near Gyara Murthy on Mother Teresa Road, and that was near the Parliament of India. And just few days after that, now this tragic incident that has come to the fore. Visuals are coming from the spot where this man called Bhikshu Lal, who was only 40-year-old, he was standing with his black bike on the roadside. He was just standing there, imagine, and this white Thar comes from behind, hits him, and his bike moved further and hit a moving truck in front. Let me go across to my colleague Akil, who joins us live in the broadcast with more details. Akil, give us more details about what really happened there, and has this person, the accused in this case, been arrested?
Well, that's right. If you see, another horrific road rage incident has come to light from the national capital right now. I'm just standing at Moti Nagar footover bridge area. This is the very area where that horrific incident took place last night at around 1 a.m. And if you see, the person who was driving that vehicle, the foreign vehicle, at that point in time, what has happened, that the person was drunk. This is what we have been told by the witnesses over there who was present at that point in time, the family members of the victims as well. And apart from that, there was several evidence which was inside the very car, because if you see, there were different bottles, liquor bottles that were in open condition. So right now, the information that we have received from the police sources that the forensic investigation is going on. But what has happened last night, if you can see the visuals from the Republic camera, that the person who was driving the vehicle was basically driving that vehicle at a very high speed, and when he lost the control, then his vehicle's wheel basically rammed onto this pavement, and then it directly made a head-on collision with this pillar. Here you can see, this is the pole where again he tried to take control of his vehicle, and when he wasn't able to control his vehicle, then I would like to move a little bit forward and show you the visual of this area. Here you can see the entire deformed portion, the destructured portion over here. Here this vehicle rammed into this pillar post area where this unfortunate incident took place, in which what we have seen, a person who has been identified as Bhikshu Lal died on the very spot. Because if you see, Bhikshu Lal was standing over here. He basically stopped his vehicle when he got a call from his family member, because at that point in time he was going to a nearby hospital to visit his one of the ailing family members. And at that point in time he just stopped, and then from this very side, from the side of Moti Nagar flyover side, he was coming from that side, and at a very high speed, that Thar vehicle rammed into this vehicle, in which what we have seen, that the person who was riding a two-wheeler got badly injured, and when he was taken to a nearby hospital, the doctors have declared him brain dead. And if you see, the incident was so brazen that the person who basically hit that person, the poor man, 40-year-old person, basically fled from the very spot. And we have also accessed the CCTV footage. In that, it's very clear that the SUV car was at a very high speed. So right now, the Delhi police is probing into the matter, and they are also looking at the other persons who were also sitting in that vehicle, because if you see, we have also spoken to the eyewitnesses as well, and they are saying that the person who was driving the vehicle was not the only one. There was also a female co-passenger who was also sitting in that vehicle. So right now, the Delhi police team has collected all the CCTV cameras is installed outside these shops, and right now they are scanning that who that person was and what was his identification process. So here you can see on the very road of Moti Nagar, this unfortunate incident took place in which a 40-year-old person has lost his life.
Absolutely, Akhil. In fact, stay on with us. Earlier today, you had filed the ground report from Moti Nagar where this unfortunate accident took place. Let's have a look at that first.
Another horrific hit-and-run case has come to light from Moti Nagar area. Right now you can see the visual that we are just standing outside Moti Nagar police station, where this car has been seized by the Delhi police team. So what has happened at last night at around 12 a.m. this incident took place when this driver, the person who was driving this vehicle, rammed into a standing bike on the red light of this very road where this incident took place, in which the person who has been identified as Bhikshu Lal, he has got badly injured, and when he was taken to a nearby hospital, the doctors have declared him dead. And right now you can see through our visuals that it's pretty clear that the frontal portion of this vehicle has completely got dismantled from its original structure. The bonnet, lights and everything, the frontal end of the car has completely got destructured, and here you can see the windshield. And apart from that, I would like to move a little bit forward and show you the visual that here you can see, you will be able to find different cans of cold drink bottles as well, as apart from that the liquor bottles as well in this very car. So right now the information that we have received from the victim's family as well, that they are claiming that the person who was driving the vehicle was in an inebriated condition. So right now the forensic team has arrived at the Moti Nagar police station, and apart from that the crime team is also over here. So they are inspecting, and they have also recorded some family members' statements as well. And here you can see in the visuals that the airbag of this vehicle is already open, and right now not only the frontal end of this car has got dismantled, apart from that if you see the rear wheel of this car, this has also got deformed. So it's a massive jolt which took place near the flyover of Moti Nagar, in this very incident what we have seen that a person has lost his life who has five kids, and right now we have spoken to the family members of the victim as well, and they are demanding for justice.
All right, now let's get you the exclusive footage of the CCTV footage that Republic TV has accessed. There you can see that Thar bumping into the black motorcycle parked on the roadside, and that is where this incident has taken place. And we have the CCTV footage on your screen as well. A 40-year-old man has been killed after being hit by a Thar in West Delhi's Moti Nagar area, and the victim has been identified as Bhikshu Lal. He was standing with his bike, as you can see in the visuals, on the roadside when the vehicle struck him. He died on the spot is what the police has said. Other than that, the police has also said that the driver fled from the scene after the collision took place, and the search has been launched to trace him as far as this case is concerned. Let me once again bring in my colleague Akhil, who's been tracking this story very closely. Akhil, this comes 6 days after that another tragic incident that took place in the national capital, where a Thar, in fact, killed 2 people who were on the side path, in fact. And in that case as well, there was drugs, liquor that was found in the Thar. Tell us about this case. Has police said anything about the accused as far as this Thar is concerned being under the influence of alcohol?
Oh, that's right. If you see, this is a very brazen attitude of such drivers, in which what we have seen that in this very case, the person who was driving the vehicle, basically driving at a very rash speed. Apart from that, if you see in that vehicle, there were liquor bottles that were also present at that point in time. Apart from that, if you see in another incident, what we have seen that in the second incident which took place on Mother Teresa Road, in that very incident, the Delhi police team has also recovered drugs from that vehicle. So it's a brazen attitude of those 2 vehicle drivers when they were driving at a very rash speed, and apart from that, both of them were in a very, very drunk condition when the incident took place.
All right, Akhil, keep tracking those details for us. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this. For now, shifting our focus to Jammu and Kashmir following